Have you ever felt like someone in your life wasn't truly happy for your success? Do you sometimes sense that their smiles don't quite reach their eyes? What if I told you that jealousy isn't always obvious? It's often hidden behind fake compliments, subtle digs, and even well-meaning advice. Welcome to the Stoic Way. Today we're peeling back the layers of jealousy and uncovering the 10 unmistakable signs someone is secretly envious of you. But that's not all. We'll also explore how to handle these situations with the calm confidence of a Stoic master. Jealousy is a natural emotion, but it can turn toxic when it influences the way people treat you. The hardest part? It often comes from those closest to you, friends, family, and colleagues. Some people will disguise their envy behind a facade of support, while others will try to subtly undermine your success. Understanding the signs is the first step in protecting your peace of mind. So, if you've ever felt like someone's energy doesn't quite match their words, stick around. This video might just change the way you see your relationships. And hey, if you find this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening content. Let's get started. 1. They copy everything you do. Have you ever noticed someone in your life mirroring your every move? At first, it might seem flattering, like they admire your style, ideas, or achievements. But over time, it starts to feel less like admiration and more like competition. Take James, for example. He's a talented interior designer who shared his creative ideas with a colleague, Brian. At first, Brian seemed eager to learn, but soon James noticed something unsettling. Brian wasn't just learning, he was copying. From design concepts to client presentations, Brian began presenting James's ideas as his own. It's not just in professional settings. Maybe you've noticed a friend suddenly dressing like you, adopting your habits, or even copying your social media posts. While some level of inspiration is normal, excessive mimicry can signal deep-seated insecurity. Instead of celebrating their own individuality, envious people try to adopt the traits they secretly admire in you. What can you do? Stay authentic. Keep creating and innovating. True originality can't be replicated. Set boundaries. Not every idea or plan needs to be shared. Protect your creativity. Document your work. This ensures you can prove ownership if needed. Encourage them to find their own path. Sometimes people copy because they lack self-confidence. Encourage them to embrace their individuality. Remember, no one can truly be you. Your uniqueness is your superpower. 2. They try to bring you down. Jealousy doesn't always show its face directly. Sometimes it's a slow, steady drip of negativity designed to erode your confidence. Imagine this. You've just completed a major project at work. You're proud of your accomplishment, but when you share the news, a colleague responds with, "It's okay, but maybe it could have been better if you tried a different approach." Ouch. Or worse, they might sabotage you in subtle ways, like giving you false information about an important meeting or leaving you out of a group event. These actions aren't just hurtful, they're calculated to make you doubt yourself. In some cases, jealous people might engage in passive-aggressive behavior, backhanded compliments, sarcastic remarks, or even spreading rumors. These tactics are meant to chip away at your self-esteem while allowing them to maintain an appearance of innocence. How to handle it? Reassess your circle. Betrayal often comes from those closest to you. Set clear boundaries. You don't have to tolerate negativity. Stay calm and seek support. Turn to people who genuinely care about your well-being. Call out negative behavior when necessary. If someone is repeatedly trying to bring you down, Address it directly and firmly. Forgive, but don't forget. Forgiveness is for you, not them. Your value isn't determined by their actions. Keep shining no matter what. 3. They're happy when you fail and fake happiness when you succeed. Not everyone will celebrate your wins. In fact, some people will only pretend to be happy for you. Picture this. You've just been promoted at work. You share the news with a friend and they smile and say, "Congratulations." But their eyes tell a different story. They avoid eye contact, quickly change the subject, or downplay your achievement. On the flip side, when you face a setback, they might be the first to say, "I knew it wouldn't work out." Their satisfaction in your failure reveals their true feelings. Envious people feel threatened by your success because it highlights their own perceived shortcomings. Instead of being motivated by your achievements, they internalize them as reminders of their own failures. This can lead to subtle or outright hostility. How to spot the fakes? Watch their body language. Insincere smiles and defensive gestures are dead giveaways. Pay attention to their reactions. Do they seem more excited when things go wrong for you? Trust your intuition. If something feels off, it probably is. What to do? Limit what you share. Not everyone deserves access to your victories or struggles. Surround yourself with genuine supporters. True friends will be happy for your success. Stay focused on your journey. Don't let their negativity derail you. Let go of their opinions. Your success isn't about them, it's about you. The reality is, some people will always struggle with jealousy, but by recognizing the signs, setting boundaries, and focusing on your own growth, you can protect your peace and continue thriving. 4. They discourage your great ideas. Have you ever shared an exciting new idea, only to be met with a barrage of reasons why it won't work? Imagine this. You're sitting in a coffee shop, your mind buzzing with excitement as you scribble down your latest business idea. You can see the vision so clearly, a cozy, inviting space where people can work, relax, and connect. The smell of freshly brewed coffee, the warm lighting, the friendly baristas. It's perfect. You decide to share your idea with a close friend, expecting enthusiasm, maybe even encouragement. But instead, they scoff and say, "Another coffee shop? Don't you think the market is oversaturated? What if you fail?" At that moment, your excitement dims. Doubt creeps in. Maybe they have a point, but here's the truth. Their discouragement is often more about their own fears and insecurities than about your idea itself. Think about it. How many successful entrepreneurs faced skepticism before they made it big? Steve Jobs was told Apple wouldn't succeed. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. If they had listened to the naysayers, the world would be a very different place today. Why do people discourage great ideas? Fear of change. Some people are comfortable with the status quo and resist anything that disrupts it. Their own insecurities. Seeing someone chase their dreams can remind them of their own unfulfilled potential. Lack of vision. Not everyone can see what you see. Your dream is unique to you. How to respond? Filter out the negativity. Not all advice is helpful. Learn to differentiate between constructive criticism and baseless doubt. Trust your vision. If you've done your research and believe in your idea, go for it. Some of the greatest successes were once considered impossible. Set boundaries. Share your ideas only with those who truly support you or offer valuable insights. Use their doubt as fuel. Instead of getting discouraged, let their skepticism drive you to work harder and prove them wrong. Your ideas have value. Don't let anyone dim your light. The world needs dreamers and doers. Be one of them. 5. They tell you you're doing too much. Why are you working so hard? Just relax. Sound familiar? This happens all too often to people who are ambitious and driven. You've probably encountered it at some point, perhaps when you decided to take on an extra project, start a side business, or work late to perfect your craft. Instead of support, you're met with, "Why are you putting in so much effort? Just take it easy." Take Mike, for example. He was a young professional with big aspirations. While his co-workers clocked out right at 5 p.m., he stayed behind to learn new skills, network, and refine his work. One day, a colleague said, "You're doing too much, man. No one cares how hard you work." But here's the thing, Mike's extra effort paid off. Within a year, he was promoted, while his naysayers stayed in the same position. He later started his own consulting firm and became wildly successful. Those who once mocked him now wished they had his discipline. Why do people say you're doing too much? They feel insecure. Your drive makes them question their own lack of effort. They don't understand your vision. Some people can't comprehend long-term success. They project their own limitations onto you. They assume that because they wouldn't push themselves, you shouldn't either. What to do? Stay focused on your goals. Don't let their comments derail you. Your future self will thank you for your hard work today. Remember your why. Your hard work is for your fulfillment, not their approval. Keep your eyes on the prize. Use their words as motivation. Let their jealousy fuel your determination. The best way to silence doubters is through success. The truth is, no one achieves greatness by being complacent. Every successful person has faced resistance from those who didn't understand their drive. Keep going, work hard, and never apologize for your ambition. And that's just the first 5 signs. If you've ever experienced any of these, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on navigating life's challenges with confidence and grace. 6. They give you bad advice in disguise. Not everyone who offers advice has your best interests at heart. In fact, some people disguise harmful suggestions as helpful guidance, steering you away from your goals or creating obstacles in your path. These individuals may act as if they are being supportive, but in reality, their recommendations are designed to lead you astray, cause self-doubt, or sabotage your progress. Take Sarah, for example. She's an ambitious entrepreneur with a groundbreaking startup idea. When she shared her business plan with a colleague, they suggested she pivot her strategy, claiming, "This is how successful companies approach customers." But instead of helping, the advice led Sarah down an unproductive path, wasting valuable time and resources. Why? Because the colleague wasn't genuinely interested in Sarah's success. They were intimidated by her progress and hoped she'd stumble. This is a common tactic used by jealous individuals who fear that someone else's success might overshadow their own. Another example is John, an aspiring author. He eagerly shared his book draft with a fellow writer for feedback. Instead of constructive criticism, the writer advised him to change his entire genre, insisting, "Readers aren't into this kind of story anymore." Trusting the advice, John abandoned his passion project, only to later discover that books in his original genre were thriving. The so-called advice had been nothing more than a subtle attempt to derail his progress. Jealous people often justify their advice with lines like, "This is what everyone does," or "It's the quickest way to achieve your goals." But beware, such advice is usually a trap designed to compromise your principles or push you into decisions that could harm your reputation or future. How to handle it. Stand firm in your values. No success is worth compromising your integrity or self-respect. Pause and reflect. Before acting on advice, ask yourself, does this align with my principles? Seek trusted counsel. Mentors or close friends can provide valuable perspective and help you evaluate advice objectively. Filter information. Not all advice is worth taking. You have every right to dismiss anything that doesn't serve your purpose. Remember, your journey is yours alone. Stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and remain true to your principles. 7. They always mention people who are better than you. Have you ever shared the joy of an achievement, only to be met with a dismissive comment like, "That's not bad, but have you seen how much better they're doing?" This is a classic sign of jealousy. Instead of celebrating your success, they try to diminish your value by comparing you to others, leaving you doubting your own abilities. It's their way of making sure you never feel accomplished or satisfied with your progress. Take Linda, for example. She's a successful entrepreneur who was recently featured in a local newspaper. When she shared the news with a friend, they laughed and said, "Not bad, but have you seen Alex's company? He's pulling in double your revenue." Comments like these don't just dampen your spirit. They make you feel like your efforts will never measure up. This behavior is common among people who struggle with their own insecurities and see your success as a threat to their self-worth. A similar situation happened to Michael, a musician who was thrilled to have landed a spot at a major festival. When he told a friend, instead of congratulating him, they said, "That's cool, but did you hear about Ryan? He just signed a major record deal." While comparison can sometimes be motivating, it often serves as a tool of discouragement when wielded by jealous individuals. They want to keep you questioning yourself, doubting your worth, and feeling like you'll never be enough. What to do? Don't let their words define you. Your greatness doesn't need validation from anyone else. Reconsider your trust. Limit how much you share with people who can't celebrate your wins. Build a supportive circle. Surround yourself with people who inspire and encourage you. Your success is uniquely yours. Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. 8. They think you're insulting them when you advise them. Some people constantly misunderstand your good intentions, especially when you offer genuine advice. Instead of recognizing your support, they take it as a personal insult. Take Sarah's story, for instance. She tried to help a co-worker, Mark, by suggesting a clearer way to present his report. But instead of thanking her, Mark snapped, "Do you think you're better than me?" Reactions like Mark's are all too common for jealous individuals. Any advice can easily be misconstrued as criticism because their defensiveness stems from insecurity or constant comparisons with you. Another example is David, an experienced gym goer. One day he noticed his friend lifting weights with poor form and kindly suggested a safer technique. Instead of appreciating the tip, his friend rolled his eyes and muttered, "Oh, so now you're an expert." Rather than seeing the advice as helpful, he perceived it as an attack on his ability. This mindset is especially prevalent in workplaces, social circles, and even family dynamics. People who are insecure often feel like any guidance you offer is a subtle way of asserting dominance over them. How to respond? Stay calm. Understand that their outburst isn't about you. It's about their own insecurities. Explain your intentions. Gently clarify that your advice comes from a place of care, not criticism. Re-evaluate the relationship. If they continue to respond negatively, it might be time to distance yourself. Your genuine advice and support deserve to be understood and appreciated. Don't waste your energy on those who can't see your good intentions. 9. They attribute your success to luck. Have you ever felt the sting of someone dismissing all your efforts by chalking up your success to sheer luck? It's frustrating, isn't it? You work tirelessly toward a goal, sacrificing sleep, comfort, and leisure, only for someone to casually brush it off as a stroke of good fortune. Take James, for example. He spent months preparing for the bar exam, studying tirelessly into the early hours of the morning while juggling a part-time job to support himself. He sacrificed weekends, skipped social events, and poured his heart into understanding complex legal concepts. When he finally passed, he was overjoyed, until an acquaintance remarked, "Oh, you probably just got lucky with the test questions." The truth is, jealous individuals often undermine your efforts because they don't want to acknowledge the work you put in. If they attribute your success to luck, they don't have to confront their own insecurities or the fact that they may not be willing to put in the same effort. It's easier for them to believe you were simply at the right place at the right time, rather than accept that you earned your achievements. What to do? Celebrate your success unapologetically. Don't let anyone dim the light of your hard-earned achievements. If you worked for it, own it. Reaffirm the truth. Respond with confidence. I worked hard for this, and I'm proud of my efforts. Own your narrative. Share your story of perseverance. Talk about the struggles, the long nights, the moments of doubt. Let people see the reality behind your success. Your success is valid and worth celebrating, no matter what anyone says. The more you embrace your achievements, the less power jealous people will have over your confidence. 10. They avoid celebrating your achievements. Have you ever noticed that when you accomplish something significant, instead of receiving genuine congratulations, you're met with silence or lukewarm responses? It's almost as if your success makes some people uncomfortable. Take Laura, for instance. She recently completed her master's degree while working full-time. It was an immense challenge, balancing deadlines, late-night research, and work commitments all at once. She expected her friends to be happy for her, but when she shared her achievement, she was met with a dismissive, "Oh, that program must not be that hard." The reality is that jealous individuals struggle to celebrate others because doing so forces them to acknowledge their own perceived shortcomings. Instead of feeling inspired, they feel threatened. Instead of cheering you on, they retreat into their own insecurities and project their discomfort onto you. How to handle it? Celebrate yourself. Your achievements deserve recognition, even if you're the only one clapping. Don't wait for external validation. Distance yourself emotionally. If someone consistently refuses to support you, consider limiting interactions with them. You don't need that negativity in your life. Surround yourself with positivity. True friends will always be your greatest cheerleaders. Find people who genuinely celebrate your wins, big or small. Your success doesn't depend on others' recognition. Keep shining because your light is yours alone. The right people will celebrate with you, and those who don't, they were never in your corner to begin with. So, there you have it. 10 unmistakable signs someone is jealous of you. From subtle digs to outright sabotage, jealousy can manifest in many ways. But here's the good news. Their jealousy isn't your problem, it's theirs. Your success is proof that you're doing something right. So, keep living your life with confidence and determination. Set boundaries, focus on relationships that uplift you, and don't let anyone dim your light. If you've ever encountered someone showing these signs, let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on navigating life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Remember, you can't control someone else's jealousy, but you can control how you respond. And that, my friends, is true power. Until next time, keep shining.